Hello Cancer, welcome to your mid-January reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you for the rest of this month. Now this reading is going to hold true from the 15th to the 31st of January, and it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. Your oracle card is Abracadabra. This for me is the Magician card in the original tarot. Now it is still a new deck for me. I will have to consult the book, but first I will get you a Moonology and then move on to your tarot spread, which is going to talk about your general energy, love as well as career. Alright, we have balance, spirituality and practicality. I think you get this card a lot, or is it just me? I mean, this makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm a Cancer Sun and I totally resonate with that card because I feel like since we're ruled by the moon, inherently we can be very spiritual people, and sometimes practicality can just go out the window. But let's see. Let me read out your oracle card first, and then we'll see how both these cards relate to your spread. What a stunning, stunning card. Magic, secrets, patterns, destiny. Rising from a kingdom of skyscrapers, a giant woman glows in the cityscape. She is so tall she can touch the stars all around her. With her magic wand, she coaxes the future from the constellations. There is such order in the universe, in the golden ratio of a shell or patterns in the starry night. We can unlock the secrets of the universe. We are all the magicians of our own lives. Like I said, you have all the tools you need to create your own reality. I cannot say that enough. It's become such a quote of the day for everybody, and the law of attraction has become, it's become a business for people, but we fail to realize that there is nothing more powerful in the universe than you. You are part of the universe. You are the universe. You are what makes the universe. So once you realize that that universe is within you, is when you will be able to not manipulate, it's a slightly negative word, that is when you will be able to create and manifest your reality into being. Okay? Let's get your tarot out. Let's see what it is that you are manifesting. Now, I'm using the Light Seers deck because it's a very, very cloudy day and I'm a little under the weather and I need some color in my life. So, let's get 3 cards for your general energy. Queen of Swords. Okay. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords and the 8 of Swords. A little bit of overthinking. Let's get 3 cards for career. We have 4 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Lots of swords happening. Air energy, a lot of logic. Career, Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Alright. Before I get your clarifiers, I will skim over your cards real quick. Now, in your general energy, the 9 of Pentacles, working on your independence and your abundance, working on your independent abundance, if you will. Trying to be secure within your own energy field. Knowing that you don't need anybody else to make you feel whole. This could be within your career or your relationship. We will see. With the Queen of Swords, being logical, cutting out what doesn't serve you, seeking the truth and being authentic with your reality. With the 8 of Swords, I feel like since you are a cardinal water sign, you do think more with your heart than your head. And all of this practicality and this logic, I feel like, is you may feel like you're drifting away from your heart. Does that make sense? I'm going to clarify before I say too much. And all right, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Three of Cups. I instantly got Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, which is happening on the 14th. I'm recording this on the 12th. But the Empress, how beautiful. Now, Mercury retrograde affects communication, affects travel, it affects relationships with friends, family, loved ones, a partner. The Three of Cups is that energy of finding your soul tribe and having like-minded people around you, people who match your frequency. And I feel like you are being very particular and selective with the kind of people you surround yourself with. You are, however, very concerned about your growth, and as you should be, you all should be, right? But you see the bookends here. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You have the potential to reach that Empress position, because the Nine of Pentacles is a pre-Empress energy. It's a pre-Empress card. And with the Queen of Pentacles right here, it's beautiful how you're stepping up from a minor arcana to a court card to the Empress herself, to the major arcana. But through this process, there is a lot of cutting out that needs to be done. There's a lot of filtration, if you will, that needs to be done. And I think that is putting you in your head with the Eight of Swords. Because as a Cancerian, I'm speaking from experience again, we hold on to things, memories, people, shoes, whatever. Okay, it's very difficult for a Cancerian to let go. That's why they have those pincers, the claws. So letting go for a Cancerian is exceptionally difficult. But I feel like you are doing that at this time. No matter how painful it'll be, the Eight of Swords is not, and the Seven of Swords, yeah. The Eight of Swords is not a major arcana. It's minor. It is something that's in your hands. And it is an energy that you can pull yourself out of. I'm going to try and grab this card without upsetting the spread. I want to show you the illustration. She is, okay, you see, this is her, right? This is you. There's no gender in tarot. She's looking at herself in the mirror. In reality, her hands and her eyes, they're not tied, right? It's all in her head. So, this minor arcana is telling you to release any kind of burdens that are holding you back. And those burdens could very well just be memories. They could be expectations. They could be, well, what you thought your reality was, and changing that about yourself, the Nine of Wands. It's that energy of having been to war but still standing up for what you believe in. Being battered and being shot down but still standing strong. The Two of Swords. I feel like the next 2 weeks you will be in that very indecisive sort of state. You know there are certain people around you who do not serve your highest good with the Seven of Swords. People who maybe, the Seven of Swords is a card of lying, cheating, stealing. But it can also be a card of someone not taking responsibility, someone not living up to what they said that they would do, not just kind of taking the easy way out, you know. It's like having one foot in, one foot out, not being grounded in your reality, if that makes sense, Cancer. Because as a Cancerian, I can even look at you as the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles, not just the Queen or the King of Cups, because you rule the fourth house, and the fourth house is the house of home, family. You're a very nurturing sign. And when someone comes about and does not match that energy, that is when you need to cut them out. That is the biggest red flag for a Cancer, or at least it should be. So focus on your growth. Focus on this Empress right here. Focus on what it is that you want to achieve in life. And that is when this Two of Swords energy will dissolve. We do see an eclipse here when the moon is covering the sun. The moon talks about fears, uncertainty. The moon is your ruler, but the sun represents happiness and growth. So I feel like some of you may be facing a blocked intuition at this time. Once you start having faith in yourself, and once you stand up for who you are, Cancer, and once you embrace that nurturing spirit that you're born with, I feel like you will be able to step into this Queen of Swords energy in a more wholesome way. The Queen of Swords can be, I'm going to show you this card again. Because you see the cup here. Cups in the tarot represent emotion. She's caged that cup here. Okay, it's blocked. She doesn't want to access it. She's using pure logic. That is very difficult for a water sign. Not just you, but for you, Pisces and Scorpio. It's incredibly difficult to think only with your mind. And I think that is where your moonology comes in. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Once you start thinking from your heart as well as your mind is when these decisions will come easier. You don't have to be cutting to an extent where you hurt people when you are cutting them out of your life. You can be kind about it, but you need to put yourself first. That's what I'm getting. All right. Career. Four of Swords being clarified by the Four of Cups. All right. The King of Wands clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. And the Moon clarifying the Ace of Swords. This is again, this for me is the Two of Swords. The Ace of Swords, is that epiphany. It's that clarity, that truth that one needs. But it's being blocked by the Moon, by fear. Again, maybe by a blocked intuition. Let's get bridging energies. Let's see. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Six of Wands. Don't ignore healing, Cancer. Because with the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups, I feel like a part of you knows that there is something that you need to release, something that you need to get over. And a part of you needs to rest and recuperate. But there's a lot of passion here for what you do. I just feel like you're not letting yourself get the R&R you need in order to exercise that passion correctly. Does that make sense? As a cardinal water sign, it's very important for you to take charge and to take control of your life and your career. I get that. But your card in the tarot is the Chariot, which is driven by the Emperor. If the Emperor is not sound and the Emperor has not rested and the Emperor has not healed, the Chariot is just going to, it's not going to ride its course. You know what I mean? It's not going to reach its destination. So as the creator of your reality, as the Empress and the Emperor who rides the Chariot, which is your card, you need to do you. You need to rest. You need to look after yourself. And with the King and the Queen of Wands right here, your passions can wait. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is you need to take a break. The Knight of Pentacles here is telling me that you don't need to completely let go of what it is that you do for a living. You don't need to... I think what you need to do is take it slow. Because the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is a hard worker, but it's not necessarily someone who rushes forward and rushes in and gets things done, like the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It's someone who takes their time and slowly but steadily makes those pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This blob right here is very closely related to your career. What it is that you do for a living is something that lights a fire in you. is something that brings you a lot of vitality and energy. But I feel like your judgment and your intuition right now is clouded. I don't know what happened. I don't know what it is that you're healing from. But once you start trusting your intuition a little more, which can only happen once you heal and rest, that is when the moon will part. It will move away from the sun and bring you that clarity that you so need, which eventually will lead to success, which is the Six of Wands. I need one more. The Four of Swords again. There is healing that needs to be done, Cancer. I'm going to get one more main card. I want to know what it is that you're healing from. What happened that Seven of Wands. You were probably not defensive, but it's like you were guarding yourself from something or someone. It's like you were standing up for something that you believed in, and maybe the energies around you didn't believe in you. And I feel like you were fighting for this. You were fighting to make this work. And that's left you drained out. The Ten of Cups. You were fighting for this because this was your happiness. This is something that you want to do for the long haul. It's something that brings you emotional fulfillment. And the Strength card, beautiful. Whatever this is, Cancer, don't give up on it. Because I see a lot of success coming in. We don't have the Sun card, but I literally feel like we have strength. We have the Ace of Swords. We have a little sun right here if I want to, look into it a little more deeply. Once you heal and recuperate and get that R&R that you so need, is when the crown chakra is going to open. That is when the sun will start shining again for you. And that is when you will have the clarity that you need to ride that chariot in the right direction. It's a little vague, Cancer, I know. We do have a full moon in your sign on the 17th, and I feel like that's going to be a very, very emotional time, not just for you, but for everybody, because everyone has every sign in their chart. But I feel like apart from it being emotional, full moons bring in enlightenment. Full moons shed light on things, right? They bring in clarity. I think that's what it's going to do for you. Till then, rest, relax, take it easy. And once you feel like yourself again, go after your passions. That's what I feel. Okay? All right, let's get to love. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Tower. Why is the Two of Wands here? Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Four of Pentacles. Let's get bridging energies before I say anything. King of Pentacles. And the Emperor. You have very powerful cards, Cancer, but you know what I'm getting? It's like you're not being able to recognize that power. It's like you're looking at that power like it's not a part of you. You know what? It's like that out of body experience. Like you're looking at yourself, you're like, oh yeah, that's a powerful Cancer right there. But that's not me. That's what I'm getting. With the Queen of Wands and the Tower, I feel like there was a passionate union. There was someone in your life who brought you a lot of joy. But with the Tower, something came to shake that up. And the King of Pentacles right here, I feel like that was a big blow to your foundation. Because we've been seeing how you're very diligently trying to work on your Pentacles. You're trying to work on that stability. With the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles, you were working on this. You were working very hard to make whatever this relationship was work. You were willing to let bygones be bygones after whatever it is that transpired here, and you were willing to take a new direction to make this work. But I feel like the more you held on to this, the more you felt left out. You felt lonely. You felt like it's like the harder you pushed, the farther it went from you. Ace of Cups. Message is very, very clear, Cancer. Exceptionally clear. The King of Pentacles is one of the most beautiful aspects of the Emperor. The Emperor, like the Empress, embodies all of the kings and the queens for the Empress. And the King of Pentacles, like I said, is the best side of the Emperor. It's the most balanced and practical side of the Emperor. And I told you earlier, you, for me, don't represent the Queen and the King of Cups as much as you represent the King and the Queen of Pentacles, because of that stability and groundedness and that home spirit that you are. Once you step into who you are as a person, once your aura steps into that Cancer that you're looking at, oh, that Cancer is powerful. Once you realize you are that Cancer, is when this Ace of Cups will be full again in your relationship. You're putting yourself out in the cold, Cancer. Let me show you this card. There's a big old key right here, but she's keeping herself outside. You understand what I mean? You need to wake up, grab the key, open the door, go inside where it's warm. It's a minor arcana. This is not something happening to you. This is something you are doing to yourself. You are your own home. Once you start building a home in another person, is when your stability will be at risk. I mean that. But once you are your own home, no one can kick you out. Fill your own cup. I feel like overall what I'm getting is, Cancer, you've been giving too much. You've been giving too much of yourself away. Too much of your energy is bleeding out into other people. And it's making them feel better, but it's making you feel drained. Fill up your own cup. And I know you can't help yourself. Hell, I can't help myself. We are nurturing people. We like to love. We like to give. We like to care. And that is... it's a strength, but it can also be our weakness. Fill up your cup so you can start filling up other people's cups. All right? And with abracadabra, realize your power. Realize who you are. Cancerians are sometimes very mistakenly called crybabies. That is the stereotype in the zodiac. Not realizing we are literally ruled by the moon, one of the most powerful astral bodies. And the moon not only rules us, it literally rules the entire planet. It can cause tsunamis, it can cause havoc. So imagine the power the moon holds. Imagine the power that you hold. And then manifest correctly. Don't put yourself out in the cold. This is all nonsense. Five of Pentacles is a nonsense energy. So is the Four of Pentacles. Don't hold on to any kind of fear. You have the Strength card. I know that's related to your career, but overall, stand in your power. Don't let anyone else dictate how you live your life and how you feel about it. All right? I do see things picking up. I do see things becoming better for you after this shake-up and this Tower moment, but only once you step into the Emperor and the Empress right here. All right? Get out of your head. And with the Queen of Swords, adopt the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, adopt their energies. You're already the Queen of Cups, right? You already have that, all that love in your heart. Adopt that practical side and the logical side of the other queens. and you will see success. I hope this helped you, Cancer. Enjoy the rest of January. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.